So this is my usual journey to Shelley's. It's exciting. I love doing it because I know I'm gonna see something new, a new cigar, make a purchase, and go and enjoy that cigar. I'll probably smoke now about 3 a week.
Is that what you're on now?
3 a week, yeah. Yeah, 3 a week. I'll have 2 in the week and I'll have me 1 on a Saturday morning.
So what we're hoping to do really today then is when we get over to the cigar shop is just to get some advice on what kit you need, cutters, lighters, some advice on what sort of cigars new cigar smokers should be looking at, so you don't get too overwhelmed with what's on offer in the shop, and just to show as well that cigar shops are friendly places, they're not intimidating.
Get a good budget cigar if you need to, and we'll show how cheap it can be. Don't get stressed by thinking it's going to be really expensive, because it isn't. You can get cheap little cutters. Sometimes they give them away, believe it or not. Matches they generally give away for free. Cutters they can give away for free when you do a purchase generally. And like I say, the most expensive is probably a cigar, but you're talking 12 if you want a smaller cigar to start with. They could be anything from £6 upwards, so it's not expensive. It's not expensive, but this today is just to show that it's easy. People are, you know, worried about going into these places, like going into tattoo shops. People get worried about that. You should have no need to. They're friendly, they want you to be there, and hopefully Mark today can show you that it's easy. As a newbie, she'll give you advice. We all have to start somewhere. Right then, so here we are, me and Mark. We're off to see Shelley. We're going to go and buy a cigar. Mark's going to buy one for the first time, so we're going to walk in and just get some advice from Shelley. So let's have a little walk. Hi mate. Hi Shelley, you okay?
Morning.
Long time no see. How are you?
I'm fine, are you?
Yes, not bad. So this is Mark. He's a subscriber to the channel, and he's also assisting us with all the footage behind the scenes and everything.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
he's coming today,
Okay.
and I'll let him do the rest. So Mark wants to buy a cigar and
Cigar, we're in the
have a
right
bit
place,
of a
yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, right then, you got far away then,
Right,
Shelley.
first cigar then.
Yes.
Yes. Nothing too strong, obviously.
No, nothing too strong.
big. Yeah. Okay.
Like I say, we had the brick house last week.
What did you think of that one?
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You sweated a little bit towards the end.
I think that was the whiskey as well.
With whiskey as well.
Yeah.
And it was warm in the cabin.
That one
And we had the
Yeah.
Yamazaki whiskey with it.
You really can't judge up with all those.
No,
things,
no,
really.
all those
Okay,
things
yeah,
going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
First one I showed you. It's creamy with flavours of nuts and cedar. Perfectly balanced, smooth and mellow. Always goes down when it's a first cigar, always. And then obviously the Traveller one, which I've shown you, is let's get the right one. It's medium with nuances of black pepper, freshly baked bread and unsweetened cocoa.
Sounds nice, doesn't it? The
Undertones
baked
of
bread.
Buttered toast, I know.
Yeah,
Smells
buttered
like
toast,
buttered
decent.
toast. And finishes off with a bit of creamy coffee. Quite a complex one compared to that one, but that is a nice.
So this is what you get when you're coming in. She'll give you some
Yes.
flavour notes, she'll give you some ideas, and give you like what you want.
What about cutters?
Cutters.
Yes.
Most popular cutter we have is that one there, that one's 350 Atomic. You need the two blades are much better than a single blade.
Right.
It's a lot easier to control when you cut the top of the cigar.
And how much is one of those?
They're £3.50.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's not expensive at all.
Not
is
at
it?
all, no. I mean, I use that one when I cut them to, you know, for customers.
Yeah.
It's been going a few years now still. It's a good cutter.
And what about lighters?
Lighters, you interested in like a jet lighter? Would you prefer a jet or a soft flame?
No, like a butane. Yeah.
The jets?
Yeah.
I've got it in the window. You don't have to go mad. These seem to be the best.
So there you go, then, Mark. So jet lighter, also known as a butane lighter, all the same.
I have
So
one of these at home, and it's been through the washing machine. It's been in the ice, the snow, the rain, and it's still going because it's got a lid on it.
there you go, 2 flame burner.
£4.50.
There you go. So
Oh wow. Okay, I wasn't even expecting that, to be fair. I thought they were a lot more than that. I said to you, Mark, didn't I? They were like
it's like
25
anything. It's like
quid.
anything though, isn't it? You can make it as expensive as you want. If you want to spend a lot of money,
You can.
but you can do it cheaper.
There it is.
Do it cheaper. I mean, we do have cigar lighters, which are jet, but the only thing that makes them a cigar lighter is the punch.
Yeah.
That's more.
Yeah.
A lighter's a lighter at the end of the day.
Really nice.
So really, for somebody just wanting to start out,
We can do it
For-
really, yeah.
for £8, you end up with a cutter
Yeah,
and a lighter,
yeah,
and then it's just down to your choice of
Just
cigar.
choice of cigar, yeah.
perfect.
It's not,
And
it's
that's
not on a break bank.
no, absolutely.
Now that one,
Alright, so there you go. We've just been to the cigar shop. We've shown you how easy it is to buy stuff and how helpful they are. And now we're just on our way into Digbeth to go and meet up with Prit. Grab a coffee and
Bit of a
Des
cigar.
can do his
Give a
review on the cigar.
Here we are. Come out to Digbeth, to the Custard Factory, to do a review on a cigar. We've lost them, both of them. But we've had them in the car, gone. Fucking annoying, so annoying. Sorry about the language, but all prepared, done my revision, everything about the cigar. Looking forward to just having a nice, easy, chilled out Saturday afternoon. Ruined. I've brought these two guys out as well. We've got nothing, so what a fool. So I've had the car out about 4 times. We've seen it just ruined, so I apologise. I've now got to go out and purchase another cigar. Shocking. This needs to be a whiskey.
So this week we are on location in Digbeth, Birmingham at the iconic Custard Factory, and we're showing some behind the scenes from this week's episode of the Cigar Cabin.
This cigar is an Ecuadorian wrapper, Habano wrapper. The filler is Nicaraguan and Honduran, and the binder is Pennsylvanian. Morning, welcome to Cigar Cabin, home of great cigars and fine whisky. This is episode 20, and we're here in Birmingham, Digbeth, the Custard Factory. We thought we'd change things up a little bit and get smoking out here and get amongst it all. So today I'm doing this cigar. It's the Hamlet 25th year. This guy, Hamlet Peredes, 25 years in the game, quarter of a century. So I've got big hopes for this cigar. So a little bit about this cigar. It's a 6.5 inch 52 ring. It just looks amazing. The very fine veins on it. It's a lovely looking stick. Smells absolutely great. So the wrapper is an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. The filler is Honduran and Nicaraguan, and the binder is Pennsylvanian broadleaf. It looks great, smells great. I'm going to get into this cigar, so let's get this cut. Make sure I've got everything this time. Last week I forgot everything. So a little bit about this cigar for me was back in the 80s there was a massive adverts for Hamlet, which was Rab C. Nesbitt. He made cigar smoking for me and adverts enjoyable. I remember the one in the photo booth really made me laugh, and there's also one on a sidecar where it goes the opposite ways. That's when adverts were adverts. Nowadays, you just want to get through the programs, and the adverts are no importance to them at all. So I'm going to get this cut, and hopefully I can enjoy this cigar.
That shot is great, all there on the bench, from this side.
I'm going to do a cold draw just to get the resistance on this cigar. Always tells you a lot about how the cigar's going or gonna be. no resistance, really nice, really smooth. 6.5 inches, I think you get more, so it's not that tightly packed. I'm going to use a butane lighter, no matches today because we're outside, it can be a bit troublesome. So again, we just toast the end of the cigar, just till it burns. There it is, how you like your toast. Then to the mouth. As you can see, matches just wouldn't have worked. That seems to have lit really well. So we'll get rid of that, we'll give it a couple of draws and see what we're getting from it. And as you can hear, we're in the middle of Birmingham, trains are going, people are rushing around. This, straight away, it's earthy, getting a little bit of cedar, but nothing more than that. But that's just the start of the cigar. I don't know if you remember, but I'm going to do it anyway. See if this jogs any memories. Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar. If you're my age, you'll understand what I'm going on about. Make sure you check out the old adverts.
Angle in.
Tell me when.
I just wanted to keep chugging on it. Just wanted to just film you in that one direction, smoking.
Yes, on that. This seems to be burning really fast. Must be because it's outside.
That's not good, Des, is it?
No. Disappointed now the way that's burning. It's just, look at the state of it. Terrible. That's when you start thinking that, like, what's going on? What's going on with the leaf? So it looks like it's like, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? It's like rippling. It's like, feels like it's too hot. Fairly solid, but it's kind of going along on an angle, which is frustrating. But check out the burn line. It's not uniform at all. It's not burning well, whether it's I'm outside, whether it's the leaf, whether it's the veins, whether they're stronger. But as you can see, I'll only need to just flick a little bit now and that ash is going to go. So I'm going to just do it. There it is. I said I weren't going to touch it, but I'm scared to now. So it's getting down to where the bands are. It's still smoking well, so it's still burning well, but it's just, this is the disappointing part for me. There's nothing worse than a draw line that's going completely uneven. I'm going to take another blow on, another chug on this, but smoke output is good. The taste I'm getting are like, I'm getting a little bit of coffee, bit of amaretto in this as well, a little bit, the amaretto taste, very earthy. There's not really any kind of pepper or anything which is normal in a cigar. I'm not getting any of that. The back of the throat is clean, the palate is smooth, there's just no real hits the back of the throat, which is great if you're a beginner, but it's just a bit frustrating with that. Now what you can do, you can touch it with the lighter, but I'm not going to today. I'm just going to keep going with it. A little bit disappointing. Maybe this is just this cigar. Not all of them will probably burn like this, maybe because the veins are a bit harsher, who knows. But I'm going to just remove the bands now, and I'm going to continue this cigar to get to the foot of it, where I always say this is the business, and maybe I should make a t-shirt and just saying this is the business end. Put comments in and let me know what your thoughts are. I'm going to continue this. Join me when I'm taking the bands off. I'm going to have a little go on this, see if I can get that even. So join me in a second. This is an alright cigar for a beginner. The smoke output's good, and it looks nice. Hamlet. It just reminds me of when I was a kid, with my dad, watching the adverts, laughing at them. You know, with my age, Hamlet cigars, that's what everyone knows. So I'm gonna continue on this cigar. I'm gonna do the band, take the band off shortly. So join me in a second.
Des, did you ever think, watching them Hamlet videos and trying adverts, did you ever think that you're going to be a cigar smoker?
No, never. I mean, my dad was a cigarette smoker, he used to do the roll-ups. To watch him as a kid, just never really think about anything more than just watching the adverts because they were funny. 20 years on, I'm smoking cigars, and it just makes me like think of my dad in those days, sitting there having a laugh. So this is the poignant part of this cigar. It brings back childhood memories. To think that I'm going to be smoking a cigar 20 years on, never have thought of it. Doing what I'm doing, I love it, it's my passion. And I hope you all enjoy or get a cigar, enjoy the passion with me. So make sure you check out my channel, check out my socials, Twitter, I'm always putting on there. We've got our own Facebook page, but more importantly, make sure you subscribe to my channel, support what we're doing. This is great, I love it. Just be on board with us, join us on our journey, smoking some great cigars.
So we made it back to Digbeth after last week's episode, debacle, escapade, shenanigans, whatever you want to call it.
We're here. It was a bit of a shambles last week. We got the cigar, they double checked that I'd made sure I've got it. It's been an absolutely phenomenal day. We're here in the Stag now in Digbeth. We're gonna have a nice cup of coffee, no breakfast, we might get something on the way home. But it's been a great show. Make sure you check it out. Things up there, no chance of that happening. The more we know, the more we beer.